Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. It is Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you're going well. It is 10 o'clock on Friday, the 26th of May, and I am back for another Facebook Live. Last week, I was working with my husband last week, so I didn't actually get a chance to do a Facebook Live because I was out all day and just needed to do that for him. So but I am back this week. I'm just going to set up my camera and hope that it's all okay. I hope that one, and hope that I'm all good because I'm actually standing up today. I decided I was going to try and stand up rather than sitting down all the time. So I've decided to go this way. So today I wanted to share with you a stamp set from the annual catalogue, and it is called the Inked and Tiled stamp set, and there is coordinating dies that go with it, and some beautiful designer series paper as well. So I'm hoping that everything is working well. So if you're watching, please say hello. I had my iPad around somewhere. I usually set that up ready to go so I know that I'm actually live, but it's not here. And then my little, there's a few technical issues happening today. So I had my little stream deck working well, and then I moved it and it disconnected, and so now it's disconnected. So it's not happening for me. So I'm doing everything a different way to normal. But let me show you the new stamp set that I'm going to show you today. I'm going there. So there it is there. It is the, as I said, it's a it's the inked and tiled stamp set. And I just grabbed my iPad, so I'm just going to fix that up while I'm talking to you. Make sure I have everything working. It is saying I'm going live, so that's excellent. That's excellent. All right. You know, technical difficulties, it's just what happens. So this is the set that we're going to be working on today. So it's a beautiful, beautiful florally set, and I do like flowers, but sometimes there's lots of them, so I don't buy them all because I have so many of them. But this coordinates beautifully with the designer series paper as well, which is the Inked Botanicals designer series paper. And it also has coordinating punches, which is the Inked and Tiled punch pack, and that's they're bits of tile-ish looking. So, sorry. Try and get the right reflection. So we're going to use those today as well. And let me just see if I'm still correct with my thing. The problem with having the desk up high is that I can't actually see that my camera's working properly. So that I'm actually in the right spot. Sorry. Here we go. Lots of technical difficulties. Sorry, everyone. There's one person watching, and that's me. All right. Let me go back up again to where I was. All right. So, we're going to be using this stamp set. It is... so you can purchase it for $105.25 in Australia. And there's also, as I said, the designer series paper and the Lost Lagoon ribbon. So Lost Lagoon was around years ago. I can't even remember when it was, but it was around years ago, and it's just come back. And so it's just been re-released into our colour collections. And I'm really excited about that because I don't think I didn't really miss it when it left. But now that I see it with Pool Party and also Pretty Peacock, I think the colours, the three colours go so beautifully together. And so I'm really excited about these colour tones. So yeah, let me, so I'm going to do a couple of I was thinking about doing this card, just showing you how to do this one here. And I'm just going to have a bit of a play. So, but before I do that, sorry, I want to show you. I had my procrastinators. No, what did I have? I had my. Here we go. I had my creative escape last weekend, and so I thought I would show you what everyone got in their little box. And so they got a little tub, little tote, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know, and they had their name and a little peg to hold the name on in place. And then they also received, so every time I do a retreat or a creative escape or anything like that, I always like to have some designer series paper, some embellishments, and some ribbon or trim. And so this time they received the bright and beautiful 6x6 designer series paper. They received the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. This is the pack of 5. And then they also received the In Colour Pearls, the in colour pearls, which are the current in colours until next May. And so that was in the goodie bag. And then they also received a little suitcase, and it just has some little Welshes in there, just a little bit of a snack. They had a packet of chips. They had a little notebook that they could write things in if they wanted to. They also had my postcard of the upcoming dates for my retreat and also my next escape. So I had them. And they had, whoops, sorry, I just bumped the microphone. They also had a little jar that also had some ribbon that they would use on some of their projects. So they had that as well. And in there's a little chocolate as well. So they had all them. And then they had the kit. So the kit had, why is there? So they had some inserts for the cards that they needed to have, that weren't white. And then I create my little packs so that you've actually got a number of cards to do within each pack. So I had cards 1 to 3, and they were making 2 of each of these. So there were 6 cards, enough for 6 cards in here. And then in this one, they had the 4 to 6. So again, 6 cards, but 2 each of 3 designs. And then they created a box as well that would actually fit the cards and the envelopes in there. And then they had a bit of basic white cardstock just for stamping and what have you. So that was the kit that they received. And I think everyone was happy with that. And we did pumpkin soup for some lunch. And there was some little snacks around, some morning tea and coffee. So there was lots of things to eat. I kept everyone well fed. And then I also, and then they had all the little gifts. So normally I would hand out the gifts throughout the weekend, throughout the day. But I decided just to put everything into the little bucket because it sort of was one less thing I need to sort of stress about. So I think I might do that from now on and just put all the little gifts in there. So there'll be the kit, and then there'll be the little gifts as well. So it was, I think it worked. It was a really nice day to just sit and craft and everything. So I might change my colour. Let's go to blue today. There we go. And so I have a sort of an idea of what I want to do, but I'm still figuring that out as I go. Let me see. I've got a few. Let me show you the paper. So this is the Inked Botanicals paper. If you're watching, say hello. Let me know. I like being able to talk to people as I craft. Oh, this plastic's a bit harder to open. So when I was doing... Oh, morning, Yvonne. How are you? When I was doing my shares, because I do shares as well for my team, and so when I do shares, I split up everything and they get a sheet of each of the papers, so a 6x6 sheet of each of the papers, And when I was breaking up these ones, I just absolutely fell in love with this paper. The colours are gorgeous. So you've got Calypso Coral, you've got, oh yeah, Crushed Curry, that's right. Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Lost Lagoon. They're the colours that are in there. And so you get some other colours. You got some plain colours on the back, plain patterns. But this paper is just, it's just gorgeous. I love them. I love these patterns. So you've got these ones as well. So it's a bit more of a vanilla colouring for this paper, which means I probably should go and get some vanilla cardstock. Oh, did I show you that one? Sorry, I forgot those ones. And some Pool Party. Oh, sorry, not Pool Party. This is Lost Lagoon. I just love the colours. Lost Lagoon is just, I think it's one of my new favourites. My new favourites. On the other side, there's that one. Leaves and some crushed curry. I've just incorporated the colours really well, I think. So you get 4 of each design in this pack. The last one. So, yeah, it's the that's the Lost Lagoon. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Lost Lagoon is so pretty. So let me pull out one of them. I think that's that one I want to use. This one's a nice one. These two. I like those two. So let's start with this one. I think standing up is sort of helping me a bit today. So I'm going to trim this down to 4 centimetres by 14.3. Got a couple of bits left over. And so I'm just going to recreate the one from the annual catalogue, the card from the annual catalogue, just to start the process, just to start me getting creative. And what else do I need? A couple of other patterns. So I need that. I think I'll use that pattern. And what else have I got? Oh, so it's that one. Actually, they've used that one. And I think they've used that one. There we go. Let's use those two. All right. So you can make a whole set of these, so we might make a few of them. I'll get a piece of Pool Party out as well. No, not Pool Party. I keep saying Pool Party. I mean Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon. That's not Lost Lagoon though. That's Lost Lagoon. do a pretty peacock one as well. Let's do 3. So we'll chop these ones down. Make sure that one's going the right way. So cutting it 10 centimeters and then 14.3. So let's fold these. So with my next creative escape on the 2nd of September, I'm going to be using this stamp set. So this is the stamp set that we'll be using, and if you join me that day, you'll also receive a pack of this paper and some embellishments and some ribbon. So if you can make it, I would love to have you. The cost is $115. You do get lunch included, obviously, and snacks, and you get your little kit. So you get something as this sort of amount of product you would get on the day, plus you get lunch, and the fee also covers the hire of the hall that we're in as well. So it's it's a lovely day, I've got to say. It's a lovely day. So I want to do, let me see what they've done. Let me work out what they've done. So the card I'm doing, I'll show you back here again. This one here, that's the one I'm just trying to recreate, that one there. So it looks like it's a strip underneath, and then this is a strip, and then I think they've actually punched it with this. So what have I got left? I have about 5 centimeters, so let's go 2.5. Let's go 2.5 centimeters of those ones. And they're 6 inches, so if I did 2 inches, it's too short. But if I do 2 inches, of them, no, let's go, hang on. It's that one. No, it's not. It's that one. And that one. Let's go 3 inches for both of them. I think that'll work, because I should be able to get 4 cards from that. I believe. I'll see if my measurements are correct. So if I put this one in here and line it up, so I'm doing that bit there. I'll probably go about there. I'm just feeding it back into the punch. It's just another way of being able to utilize your punches. So something like that. And then I have my basic white. You can see I'm really not organised today. I knew what I wanted to play with. It's just being able to play with it. Do 3 of them. my seal. I had my seal. There it is. Nope. I think I need to replace my blade in my trimmer. And just get out some of the beautiful Lost Lagoon ribbon. I'll just use some dimensionals to pop that one up, I think. Like that, and then if I grab my little star, and I can do a happy birthday, but there's also a hello friend, so let's go with hello friend. And let's just mount that straight. There we go. There we go. And then if I grab out, see, these are the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. And so these colours, I think it's Pool Party, Misty Moonlight, and Highland Heather maybe, I think. Let me just check. I can't recall. There we go. So, Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, and Lost Lagoon. There we go. Fresh Freesia, that one is. But I think I'm just going to go with a couple of little gems. I think I'll leave it with just the 3. So that's the first one. So we'll make a couple more just with the same colour tones. And so I think I was looking at doing something like that, because I think that's a bit too much. But I think I can probably... Morning, Michelle. How are you today? Hope you're well. Are you working while you're watching? Yep. Let's do this one too. I'm just having a bit of a play with the, what is it, tiled and... I lost the stamp set. Isn't that just me? Inked and tiled. That's what we're working on today. Morning tea time. Excellent. Morning tea time is a good time too. I want to chop one more of them from my paper. You're just creating some simple cards, Michelle. That's what we're doing. Utilising the paper as much as we can. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I like that one as much, so I'm going to move that one out. Let's do that one. I think that one's a bit prettier. I'll just chop this one back down again. Felt like I just need a tiny bit more colour on that one. Ooh. But what I could do, I wonder if no, I think it's just too much colour. All right. So we've got pool party. Why do I keep saying pool party? It's not pool party. What? It's Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon. Pretty Peacock. Why do I keep saying it? Let's go with some leaves as well. We'll do something a bit. We'll do this one as well. We'll go that way. This definitely has an up and down way for the paper. There's definitely an up and a down. I'm going to bring in Pretty Peacock for this one. Because I think that's like, how stunning is that? Oh. I want to have a pool party. I don't think so. It's a bit too cold. I think I'm just so used to having pool party in our collection, and thankfully it still is, that I just keep going back to pool party. Alright, so wonder if I can do a happy birthday. I can, look at that. There's also thank you. The other words we've got just a note, lots of love, and congratulations as well. Sorry, I was not showing you them. Let's go thank you. And we might just do another happy birthday. I'm just doing all pool party today. Sorry, Lost Lagoon. Oh, Lost Lagoon. How? Out of practice. Lost Lagoon. Pretty Peacock. Alright, so I want to do ribbon again. I might change it up and do it a different way. So this time I'm going to just put the ribbon on. I'm going to go that way. Just where my brain's at. Let's do the three of them. I'm probably right off the screen, aren't I? Yes, I am. Sorry. My face is in the way. Maybe I need to move my face to the other side of the screen. I might get Dave to have a look at doing that later. I am. I keep going to that side. I need to consciously work on my left rather than on my right, which is what I normally do. Naturally just go more towards my right. Like, how pretty is this paper? This is a really quick way of making lots of cards all at once. If you need to make a bunch of cards for people, let the paper do the work for you. So there's 4 cards, 4 very quick cards using Pre-Peacock, Lost Lagoon and Calypso Coral. Alright, so that's 4. Let me see what else I can create. There was another nice card that I was looking at before. Where am I looking? This one. Yes, I like this one. I might need to just go and get some vanilla cardstock though. I think I need to get vanilla, so I'm just going to leave that there for you to look at. I'm back again. So some Lost Lagoon and I'll bring some more. Yes, I did. There we go. And I might try some Pretty Peacock as well. So I might recreate, I'll do 2 of these cards. So this one is Kathy, oh sorry, microphone again. Kathy from author It's Simply Cards by Kathy. So this is, yeah, this was a pretty card that I liked. So I'm going to chop this down to, wrong way, this way, 10 centimetres. By 14.3, I'm sure I'll use this end. And 14.3. And then I'll grab some, what am I doing? I'm grabbing some pattern paper. So she has utilised, if I can find it, not that one, but that one's pretty cute. That one, I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to use that one, I think. Actually, I'll do those two. And I'm just going to chop these down to, what do I want to do? So I've got that at 10, so I want to go 5 centimetres on this one. By 14.3. And I want to stamp, I'm going to stamp on that side, on both of them. I need that one put away, those two, yep. So I want my Lost Lagoon, we'll go some Calypso Coral. I didn't get my crushed curry ink, did I? I didn't. Oh, hang on. I'm coming. Ah dear. It would help if I actually was organised, wouldn't it? So, oh, I know what else I want. I wanted my markers as well. Which I'm hoping are in this box here. So, I want my Lost Lagoon marker. That one. Crushed curry. So we're going to do old-fashioned way. Put the stamp pads aside and we're going to colour them in. This is an old-fashioned technique, or it's an older technique that gets a bit lost occasionally, but you can use your markers, your Stampin' Right markers, to colour in the stamp. It's yeah, it's a lovely little technique that utilises your markers a bit more, and because the markers are actually a lot cheaper than the stamp pads, it's easy easy and cheap to just get a whole heap of all the markers. And I'm just going to huff on it too. Huffing on it just adds the ink that you need. Oh, sorry, wets the ink that you need. And just repeat. Yeah, so it just moistens the ink again, so that you can stamp it. So because it will dry, the ink will dry as you colour in. But so the marker just sort of, when you huff on it and use the heat of your breath, it just moistens the ink again and you can stamp. The other way of doing this is if you actually use the ink pad, but you only stamp ink up to a certain point. And when you've got the stems that are actually different levels, it's a bit tricky. Oh, you can use a diffuser. Oh, that's clever. I didn't think about that. I guess in this COVID age, you might want to use something else other than your breath. So, I've got those two pieces done. I've got them. I don't want to use them at the moment. But what I want to do is I want to get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out, and I'm going to emboss them. So the embossing folders I'm going to use that one to emboss it. This is the Basics 3D embossing folders. You get 3 in the pack, so you get the dots. Actually, I might use that one. Yeah, I'll use that one, I think. Those 2. So they're the folders I'll use, one for each of them. And so you need to get my platform and my plate. So to work out what folders and what plates you need, it actually tells you on the platform number 1. So if you're using thin dies, you basically use platform 1, 2, and 2 3s, and then you put your paper and everything in the center. When you're doing an embossing folder that's a standard embossing folder, you're using the 2 clear plates and this platform. When you're doing a 3D embossing folder, you don't want it too thick because it won't go through the machine, and so they have created this embossing plate, and so you use this with the platform 1. So to make our sandwich, we're doing the platform first. We're going to do our piece of paper within the folder, and then the embossing plate on top, and run it through. Sorry about the wobble. And so then you have that texture. And so I'm going to do the same, but with the different embossing folder. I'm going to do the little starbursts or flowers, what would you like to call them? Just for something a bit different, so it changes it up slightly. And so then you've got the embossing folder done, like the embossing, so you can see that. So then I'm going to put these pieces down on the top, so it's not, you can see that they're not embossed. And I might actually just make sure I get the right size all the way over to the side so that I don't interfere with the flowers, and I don't want the flowers going underneath the paper. So I'm just going to trim that one off, that bit off. And the same again on this one. Okay. And then just some ribbon that will tie around. And then I'm just going to grab my vanilla. And I'll do 3/4 of an inch. I think. We'll see how that looks anyway. And I might actually do, I'm pretty sure I brought it over. I did Pretty Peacock. And I'm just going to do just a note. Wonder if let's see what that looks like. Not sure. Don't think so. Actually, I might put that side. There we go. Yep. Changing it up as I go. Alright, so I'm going to use dimensionals on this one. I don't want to go too far over. I think I may have gone a bit too far over. There we go. And then chop that edge off. And then this one I will put on the other side. So I might lift that a bit. And then just glue that down. Oh, just run out. I think that'll be enough. There you go. So there is my next card. I think I might stop it there. I might be happy with just those 6 cards. I'll show you how to create a couple of really simple cards, these ones. And then showing you how to create a couple of stepped up versions. It's both utilising the ribbon and the designer series paper. I think I might actually play again with this one just because I don't feel like I've actually touched the surface of this one. So I think I might do some more playing with this one next time. So I might actually show you some more next week, or I might show you something in the future. But yes, I think I definitely need to keep playing with this stamp set. I think there's still more to be done. So yeah, it's a gorgeous stamp set, gorgeous paper. Just love the colours together. So I think that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed my Facebook Live. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for chatting with me as well as I craft. And I will see you again next week. Yes, I will definitely see you again next week. I shouldn't have to work with my husband next week, so all will be well. So thanks for joining me. I will see you again next time. And I'll figure out how I actually have to log off and do what I need to do so that you can stop watching me. Bye for now.